All right, guys, we got a really good show for you today. We have Scotty Morrow. He is a North Dakota hockey commit. Plays for Shattuck St. Mary's, and he's a top NHL draft prospect. Thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah, no problem. Absolutely.
Yeah, so I wanted to talk about you. I feel like this year in your draft year, you probably want to maximize your. Sorry, one sec. Bailey, stop. I'm just gonna edit this. Okay, you probably want to maximize your development with your NHL draft year. You obviously want to be a first round pick. What are you working on? How do you want to accomplish that?
I think the main things that I'm working on are just my speed. I'm doing a lot of stuff in the weight room. Just working on my lower body strength to kind of get that up. And then my shot, which is just kind of a lot of just repetition stuff and just focusing on it and trying to score every time I shoot the puck. So those are two of the things that I'm really trying to improve on this year.
Yeah, that's awesome here. So you're coming off a big year at Shattuck. You scored 22 goals, had 67 points as a defenseman. How do you accomplish that?
I'm just a guy with a lot of offensive skill in my game. That's why I've gotten to the place I am. I kind of have an offensive mindset. Like, I want to be a scorer. I don't really just kind of focus on the defensive side. I'm a two-way guy. I play all 200 feet of the ice. So just kind of working on my skills to be an offensive player and be valuable to my team in any way I can is just something I always work on.
Yeah. So when did your love for hockey, you think, really started for you?
As long as I can remember, I've loved hockey. Like, I've been playing for years now. I mean, since I was a toddler. So I haven't really had a life without hockey in it.
Yeah, I for sports, for same thing for me. I mean, for the sports I play, it's like when you're a little kid, you just love those things. Um, so
Yeah.
yeah, you got drafted by the Fargo Force last year. Are you plan on playing with them, or what's your plan with that?
Possibly. I'm not too sure. We'll see how the rest of the year works out. I might head up and play some games there, but I'm heading to North Dakota next year, so I'll be there for sure. So it would just be whether I find the time to go up this year or not,
Did
which I'm unsure of.
did COVID have a impact in that for you? Being able to do that.
Yeah, definitely. I just felt a lot safer coming back to Shattuck, a lot more comfortable. My whole family's here, so and I trust the procedures and stuff we have going on here against COVID.
Talked about Shattuck. Shattuck's one of the best hockey schools in the country. I mean, I just talked to Artem last week. Talk about playing up in Minnesota hockey and your program up there.
It's just a really special place. I mean, there's a ton of great players who've come here through here, and I'm just trying to follow in the footsteps of those guys and reach the goals that they've accomplished, playing in the NHL, playing internationally, stuff like that. A lot of guys have left a great legacy here, and it just makes it even more of a special place to play. So I'm just really grateful that I have the opportunity to be here, and hopefully I can leave it better than I found it, so the next people who come through enjoy it as much as I did.
Yeah, that's cool to hear. You trying to make your program a lot better. What do you think's been your favorite hockey memory at this point?
Uh, I would say last year, prep team, we played in a tournament in Toronto, and we were the first Shattuck team to win it. So it was really special for our team, especially since the national championships got canceled last year due to COVID stuff. That was really the highlight of our season, and it was a really special weekend for our group. And it was the last real championship a lot of the guys got to win together. So that's probably my favorite memory.
Wow, that's cool. It sucks with COVID. You guys probably could have won a national championship.
Yeah, we had a great chance.
Yeah, you guys had a good chance. So why did you commit to North Dakota, and what are you most looking forward about playing there?
I'm just looking forward to the coaching staff, how great they are, how much they're going to help me improve, and playing against the best players every day in practice. And those are the reasons I decided to go there as well. Just the investment that they have in me, they understand the player I am, and they're looking to do everything they can to help me get to the next level. And I really felt the connection on my visit there, that they would do. They knew my game really well, and that they would help me do the things that I needed to do to improve to reach the NHL and to achieve my higher up goals. But while I'm there, I'm really hoping we can win a national championship. They're a program with a history of winning, and we've got a ton of great players going to be on the team. I know a few of them, and during my time there, and I just hope we can get it done because winning's the name of the game at the end of the day.
Yeah. I'm going to talk about North Dakota in a minute, but you kind of talked about it with NHL. I've never had the opportunity to talk to like someone that's a high schooler that's about to go in your draft year. So what's that like? How do you like communicate to NHL teams and stuff with that?
Uh, a lot of them do like surveys and stuff to kind of open up the year, and then throughout the year, teams just decide to start like doing Zoom interviews and stuff like that. I mean, usually in a normal year, you meet in person, but with everything going on right now, a lot of it's been over Zoom or just over the phone. So
North Dakota, they're number 2 in the country right now. They play Denver tonight. What do you think like their season so far and their game against Denver?
I saw last night's game where they beat them 3-0. It was a really good effort by the whole team. There's one of their goals was an unbelievable pass by one of their defensemen, which is something I want to be doing, like making plays in the offensive zone. He fed his teammate for a backdoor pass at an empty net. So that was a really sweet play. I mean, Denver's a good team. They've been struggling record-wise a lot this year. I think they're below 500 or right around there, but they're a really good team. They've traditionally been a good team, and they're just not really getting the wins right now, but they're a challenge. So I think UND will take them seriously tonight, just like they did last night. I mean, obviously they're a super good team this year. And hopefully when I step in next year, I can just contribute to keeping us a winning program.
Yeah, I think obviously I personally think North Dakota can win it all this year. I mean, they look one of the best. And then Denver, for me, the reason I asked about that is I've seen them play the Frozen Four probably twice. I've seen them in person. They're always a historic program just on a downturn.
Mm-hmm.
So growing up as a kid, who was like your favorite NHL team to watch or right now?
I'd say Philadelphia, just because my dad was drafted by him a while ago. So he's always rooted for him. So I just kind of rooted for them too.
Yeah, Philly took my goalie Steve Mason, but we got Bob, so it was a good trade for us. Yeah. So final 2 questions. What do you like to do in your free time?
I'm kind of a chill guy. I like to just kind of hang out, watch movies, kind of just get my rest when I'm not at the rink. Just be ready. I mean, I spend so much time at the rink, like I don't get too much downtime. So when I do, I just like to relax a little bit. So yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love the movies are a go-to for me too. We always finish out with this question. It's probably the hardest question, honestly. What do you want people to remember about Scotty Morrow when your hockey career is over?
I just want to leave a good impact on the game. All my teammates to say I was a good teammate. People to say that whatever team I was a part of, I helped them win. And that just I was fun to be around. And I left a mark on the game. I hope people enjoy watching me play if I get to play at a high level. And those are the type of things that I would like people to remember about me, and that's the kind of mark I would like to leave on the game. But I mean, the most important thing is, I mean, at some point everyone's going to be done and you're all going to be 50, 60 years old, just sitting around talking about the good old days. And when people do that, I just want to be remembered as a good teammate. So that's probably a number one thing.
That's awesome to hear about. Well, Scotty, thank you for coming on. We really appreciate this.
Yeah. Thank you.